Check, check, check. Alright. Welcome to my stream. I'm going to be playing some original Civilization from 1991. It's going to be pretty exciting. I haven't played it in a while. I do own every Super Nintendo game known to the human race here in America. I only say that because I own all the Western versions of the Super Nintendo games. But there are some Japanese only released Super Nintendo games that I don't have. And I'm also triply excited because I have the new Cannabis Cam up. I hope any of you cannabis lovers are enjoying that. It just became legal in my state a few days ago. And that growth that you're witnessing there is only 5 days old. But yeah. Those are my new pseudo babies. So, Civilization. I have not played this in a long time, and so my triple excitement is playing Civilization. My second thing is my new cam. And my third is I finally got my lazy boy in my room, so I can sit here and play Civilization while sitting in a recliner. That is nice. I used to play back in 1991. I used to play the heck out of Civilization. Alright, so I just want to talk about the game a little bit because I don't want to jump right into it. Because this game's, it means a lot to me. It's not just something I'm just flying by. I've played individual games on the original Super NES. Shit, I'm trying to think how many actual games I played on it. I must have played a few hundred at least. But so, what got me wanting to play this is I just watched somebody who beat it on well, I don't even know if he beat it. I assume he beat it. He beat it on Deity, and it's basically impossible to beat it on Deity, and it's designed that way because it gives the AI a scientific advantage that's just ridiculous. So what this guy did is he made, the only reason why I mention it is because he did a completely different strategy I never even thought to do. So I like playing Earth, but the problem with this is I can't have America. I want to play with the Aztecs, and I can't have America there. I want to go ahead and do it on King because I am pretty good at it, even though I haven't played it in years. I probably played it a couple times since I bought it, since I got it again. Prince can be too easy. There's a pretty large disparity between Prince and King. If you're a gamer at all and have never played this game, and you've played things like Civilization 6 and stuff and just never played the original, don't do anything but Prince or King to start with, because you'll have fucking battleships while there'll be people with little militias and bows and shit. So don't do cheats in the Warlord if you're a gamer. so with this, I guess there are 14, no. The number of civilizations, I forget how many, there's a bunch. But there can only be one civilization. Each civilization has its own color. And two civilizations of all the civilizations have the same color. So there can't be two civilizations of the same color. Example, there's French and Germany, or like a weird blue color. And so there can't be French and Germany on the same map. There can't be, I think it's Egypt and the Aztecs. I think it's America and Russia? No. America and Britain? I think it's America and Britain, but anyway. So, the reason why I mentioned this is I am playing the Earth map, and I really, really don't want the Americans on the Earth map because I want to try a different kind of game that I never even thought to do. So let me think of how many civilizations I want. So I got my 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. We're gonna try 5. Here, okay. So here are all of them. 2, 4, 6. So there are 14 civilizations. Okay. So the American and Chinese, okay, so they're opposites. So the Greek and English can't exist together, Indian, Mongols, blah blah blah. So I am going to be the Aztecs, which means there cannot be Egyptians. So I'm hoping that there will be Chinese and not American, because the American is going to ruin my game. So what I might do, what I should do is I should stop the stream and get start a game and make sure that I get a game where there isn't Americans. But we're just going to go ahead and play it. It wouldn't be a problem, but in this game, specifically Civilization 1, it's difficult to clear jungles. And being the Aztecs, you're in the middle of the jungle. And it sucks. So so I had to expand into America super quickly because this new strategy that I saw this guy do, he just built the fuck out of chariots. And I want to practice it because I want to start doing deity. I couldn't believe it. I've tried deity in the past and it's ridiculous. I've tried every strategy I can think of. And this guy sat there and he did a whole bunch of cities and kept their low population. I never, ever, ever thought to keep my cities low population. And that way he was cranking out chariots like a motherfucker. So I'm gonna go ahead and start talking like you know this game. I was sitting here watching this guy, and he was basically giving a tutorial the whole time he was playing, so he's kind of like talking to new players, which I didn't appreciate. I forget which one's which. So he kept all of his cities low population. I'm talking 3, 4, 5 population. I've never thought of that. He made 1 million chariots. And he was lucky enough, he had a horrible starting island where it was all pretty much bare. It was like all grassland. He made a couple of silly mistakes with technology research, and I think the tax rate, I think he did dumb with the tax rate. And he kept in what I call disposition. I forget the name of the government now. It looks like disposition, but it's basically a despotism, I think. But we're about to find out, I guess. And so he's only got like stupid stuff. He's only got the first few technologies. And the first two civilizations that he meets are about to get into gunpowder and shit. They're about to have navigation and have the big Magellan boats, and the Middle Ages type boats. And he's still rocking chariots and shit. So he just makes about 20 or 30 chariots and destroys these two civilizations. And when he takes them over, he grabs the technologies from every city he takes. And when he first takes these cities, I mean, they got like 10 technologies on them. So he got lucky in that aspect. See, he had a terrible starting spot, but in D&T it doesn't matter how good your starting spot is. Because if your starting spot is perfect and you have the best science possible, you're still going to get blown away in science. I forgot we don't have options to choose how we do victory. This is a good starting spot. Let me please get down, baby. I gotta get up. So I guess I'm just gonna play. I'm a perfectionist when it comes to strategy games. I don't like fighting early because I don't think strategy games accurately represent wars at all, especially the time frame. So when I play civilization games, I like to cloister, build up as much as I can, get to the Middle Ages, and then start having, fun wars, interesting wars instead of, militias going after each other. So normally I would save the game right here, go scout around. See, I'm not on the ocean. Yeah, I am on the ocean. Okay. So